tantalum seller of material historically had been the United States Defense stockpile. But they simply exhausted all of their tantalum stockpiles about 2 years ago. So that was 300 to 500,000 pounds of tantalum per year. Well, they sold all their tantalum. So just to say this, the United States have this $1.2 billion bill out to support the development of rare and strategic mineral projects in North America, and then the European Union understands that it has nothing in place. So these reports that will come out this fall will address that, and then the European Union will be looking to possibly, support exploration, or they will be looking to purchase these strategic minerals.
Okay.
Now, on top of that, my associates just came back from the OECD meeting, the second meeting on conflict minerals. And just to let you know, there will be the new OECD guidelines on for OECD countries on procurement policy, and those are speaking specifically about the conflict minerals issue, and those will come out probably in November from their meeting that's planned in Nairobi. And of course, I'll let you know about that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I appreciate that. That'll be very, very interesting to see what they conclude about that. Now, I'm not going to take up your time all day today, Chris, but so let's just wrap it up now.
Okay.
If you can just give us, a sort of a report of what you guys are up to right now and how things are progressing. That would be a nice end to this interview.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Glenn. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. At this point in time, most of the mine development work is in the hands of third-party independent service providers. So at this point in time, tailings and waste management on the Upper Fur is being handled by a company called Clone Krippenberger. The company that is doing the metallurgical processing for us at this point in time is a company in Vancouver called MetSolve. The company that is doing the preliminary economic assessment for us is AMEC. And AMEC, of course, has an extremely high reputation, a good reputation, and we're very happy to have all of those people working on the project. We also expect a new project technical report, and which will be a new resource calculation, which will include the tonnage from the 22 holes we drilled on the Upper Fur last year, and that will come out from the company out of Toronto, Carrickle Creek International Consulting. So in short order, what you will have, what you will have coming out from Commerce Resources is an announcement about the start of work program on our Quebec deposit. You will also have a new resource calculation, and then in the fall you will have the preliminary economic assessment coming out from AMEC. And so everything at this point in time is underway. We continue to be the most active tantalum project on the planet, which is to say we're very, very fortunate. In 2007, in the financing you participated in, we were very fortunate in raising $32 million, which allowed us to do the most amount of work on our project in 07, 08, 09, and through to today. So we're very happy with the state of the project right now. We have about $19 million in the treasury, so we're able to underwrite all activities for the project at this point in time. And we also have an expectation to receive somewhere between $6 and $8 million back from the programs we've done in British Columbia and Quebec over the last couple of years. And there is a payback program in place for both of those provinces. We're in an area in British Columbia where forestry used to be the #1 employer, but it has been affected by the pine beetle. So we're in what's called a pine beetle affected zone, and the BC government pays us back 30% of all of the money we spend in British Columbia. In Quebec, we actually get back somewhere around 40% of the money spent on development or exploration there, which is great. So there's kind of a revolving door in terms of the treasury. So we have probably $19 million right now. We'll probably spend, $6 to $8 million this year, but we'll also expect to get back $6 to $8 million. So we're in a very strong position right now. I really do hope that the market understands that there are very, very few potentially economic companies in the tantalum space at this time, and to also understand that the tantalum is in perhaps the greatest supply-side deficit position out of any commodity on the planet at this time, and to potentially take a longer look at Commerce Resources. Thank you.
Yeah. I hope so too, because the market certainly haven't understood that. If you look at the share price lately,
Absolutely.
It's been horrible. No, but things could work out. No question about that. Well, thanks a lot, Chris, and we'll just stop there. I think I've gotten a lot of information. I'm going to edit this and all of that, and I'll notify you when I'm ready to publish this.
Well, that sounds great. I really appreciate it, Glenn. It's a pleasure to talk to you. It's nice to see you on the screen, and so thank you again.
Thanks a lot.